Okay, so here we are just in the planning stages of this hay rake, buck rake, whatever it's called. I've seen some videos of these, not built like I'm building it, but obviously, like I said, just the planning phases. I'm just grabbing 2x4s and throwing them in here. The whole thing is going to bolt to this 3-point carryall. So those 2x4s should be very well supported. I'm not too worried about the next one out, but this one, I don't know. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put some kind of backing on, and then it's going to maybe come out a little wide and then come back in a little to support this outer one. I don't know yet. This is all just gonna happen, and we're gonna see where we end up. But I am really trying to avoid pitchforking our hay off of the field this year. We do not have a baler. So every year we pitchfork it onto the hay wagon, bring it out to the barn, and well, I have a pretty slick way of getting it off, but we still have to pitchfork it around in the barn. So hoping this works. For some reason, this takes 10 times longer, which I just can't picture that. But even if it does take, I'm not using my body to lift all that hay and everything, and it'll be well worth it if it takes 10 times as long. It won't take 10 times as long. It'll be quicker. The worst thing that could happen maybe is that it breaks and all that good stuff. So let's get going on this. All right, so TJ's giving me a hand. This is actually upside down right now. He's working on rounding this off, which I think he's done really good here. We're just gonna work now on getting rid of this lip. I don't want that catching on the ground. And it might be hard to see, but he sanded this down as well, getting it smooth, a little bit smoother for the hay to ride up on. And so, well, I appreciate the help, bud. Get to work. Get to work! All right, sun's dropping. TJ's been a big help for me. We got all these forks, tines, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, spikes, spears, whatever, done. Things are still just kind of roughly laid out. There's going to be supports there. They're not going to be on the ground level. I was going to do it like this, but that's going to scrape the ground. So I think I'm just going to do it like this. Oh. Like this, up off the ground. Anyways, yeah, I'm getting pretty excited about this. I think this is coming along really well. These are sitting up off the ground right there. It's really hard to tell. Those 3 that are touching the carryall are sitting up off the ground. But I think that's due to the weight of the carryall. So if I push this down, it goes down. So I will, once I get some cross pieces cut for there, and, well, I can't in the back necessarily. But anyways, once I get that all done, I'll take the carryall off, put this all together, and then put the carryall back on. And I think it'll be fine. And even if it doesn't touch the ground all the way, I mean, I'm still going to get a lot of hay. We are going to end up probably tonight drilling holes to put some bolts in to hold it there. Again, I'll have to make the bolt flush, have it sunk in, and get it as flush as possible here, or something. I could also, here and here, just put a bolt in that way. That might be the better option, but that's a big hole there. So, I don't know, I'm gonna have to play with it and see what I think. I think I definitely want 1 bolt going through here to kind of keep everything in place. 1 on each one, I think. So, all right, we'll keep working on this. It's coming along. I'm actually, now that I'm seeing it more and more put together, I am very confident with this thing. And usually when I'm really confident with something, my hopes and dreams get shattered. But no, I think it's looking good, so I'm excited. I should get all the wood cut and everything. Like I said, I'm going to put a backing on it as well. There'll be some kind of framing coming up because we don't want any hay to fall off backwards. But I believe that also means there's going to be something on the side as well. I don't know if it's going to be solid or whatever, but I would like to also add some support to these outer forks. I think I mentioned previously, these three are going to be supported no problem, I'm pretty sure. I even thought about, for here, getting a piece of thread all and running it all the way through both of these, and that's how it would bolt in. In fact, I really like that idea. But those outer ones, and then I think these ones will be, I think they'll do okay too if they were just there by themselves. The outer ones might be a little flimsy. What I could do even is, I like this idea a lot maybe, is back here have a support going from like there to there, but that doesn't solve, I would like a support out to here somehow. So we'll see what I come up with. So I think I've already mentioned this. My plan is not to run down the windrows like this, picking it up. I'm gonna rake this again today, kind of fluff it and flip it, and then tomorrow before I pick it up, so today's Sunday, so tomorrow before I pick it up on Monday, I'm gonna probably combine at least 3 windrows into 1 windrow, maybe 4, and then I'm going to pick them up going this way. A couple years ago, or maybe it was our very first year, I did something similar and I pushed down the windrows going this way, and it made a big ball of tight hay that I couldn't pitchfork any out to fill hay bags or anything. So my thought is if I go this way with it, it might end up a lot nicer. We'll have to see. I'm still debating whether I'm going to keep this as hay or go make a huge compost pile. Either way, it's a win-win. I'm really leaning towards the compost pile because we really need it. I also fully understand, I don't know if the video is showing it, but this is all browned out now. There's very little green. But I also fully understand, like Jenny's grandpa tells me, the animals will decide what they want to eat. They'll pick through what they want and they'll discard what they don't want. And then maybe that discard is what I should be concentrating more on building a, oop, here comes the wind. Building a compost pile out of. I don't know, I still haven't decided. But either way, I'm gonna have to pick it up off the field either way. Bam, just like that, we're about done. This is now Sunday evening. So I did notice one thing that I'm not done yet with, that I have to come up with something, but this center one is not supported at all. So if any weight gets back here, it's gonna crash because it's on the bottom. It's got that carryall has a back plate right there. So I am either going to attach something like, I don't know, a 2x4, or I may just use a strap. Yeah, why not? All I have to do is hook a strap in here, under here, to keep pressure up against this, and hook it back over here. I think I'll just use a strap right there. Bam, problem solved. Except the strap will drag. Let me think about this out loud. So maybe I'll drill a hole to have the strap go on under. I don't know if I pointed this out before, but this carryall will not ride on the ground. It'll be riding on the 2x4 there. I got some big bolts holding that in. We got some support there, support there. Almost wondered if I should have that one angle out. Boy, that's not real straight either, is it? Oh well. I've been slapping this together mostly in the dark at night anyways, but I I'm kind of excited about the maiden voyage here. And usually when I'm really confident with something, my hopes and dreams get shattered. So, I'm not too worried. I think there's plenty of support back here. I almost wish I would have used longer 2x4s. So these tines, in theory, won't be carrying too much weight. It'll all come up onto here, and this is where the weight will be distributed. That's the whole theory behind it, at least. I'm excited to get this out and give it a shot. In fact, I need to get it out of the way because I'm done raking hay. I put the hay into big windrows. And, you know, if this thing breaks, at least I'll figure out the weaknesses and I'll know what I need to do better. I do wish I would have let the 2x4s come out longer, though. But I think this is going to survive just fine. I really do. I don't know if I pointed this out, but because of that middle tine resting on the back of that, everything else is flush to the back with that 2x4. That middle tine sticks out farther, but I'm fine with it. It can stay. All right, let's get out and see how this does. I'm totally excited. I think it's going to, no matter what, I'm positive it's going to be a lot less work for me. So I'm totally excited. Okay, just to reiterate, there's only 4 bolts. 1, 2. Let me make sure I'm right. 3, 4. That are holding this, and now that strap, that are holding this, and actually the strap's only holding 1 board. So that is all that is holding that to the carryall. But a lot of the hay, I'm hoping, will pile up here on the carryall and absorb a lot of that weight. What I might also end up doing, and it's not a bad idea, in 2.0 is just cover this, put a piece of plywood over it. These braces, if I haven't mentioned it, they're just to help keep these in line, which, I don't know, that one's kind of crooked. But, what are you doing? You come down just to see me? No. What? Grace Elaine, did you come down just to see me? No. Grace Elaine, you little stinker. So, I screwed up, got the wrong size bolt, so I put a bunch of washers on there for the temporary run. I don't know, I'm excited. Let's go give this a shot. This is going to be the maiden lift. Let's see if it falls apart. Okay, so I also have to adjust this down to get that level. Okay, let's see. It's going up. It's not falling apart. One thing I did not think of, so I might have to redo that a little, is how close that is to my tires. I did not think about that. I mean, all in all, it should be fine. But as pressure's being pushed back, who knows? And so it's something I am going to have to be aware of. And that's the pin I was talking about missing. All right, well, it lifted. That's always good. We're driving with it and it hasn't fallen apart. That's good. There it is. I think the top link's about right, but we won't know until I put the tines down. What I really want is a hydraulic top link so I can, you know, I might end up getting one of those just for this and for the bucket that we have also, the, you know, those little 3-point buckets. But it's kind of hard to tell, but with the way the top link is right now, it would be carrying the hay with it back against the back. And then I think as I put it down, it'll be leveled out pretty good. I'm excited to get going on this. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out with this video. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to accomplish here. I think you do. But stay tuned for the next video, good or bad. The next video will be this thing in operation clearing off the hayfield. I'm excited to try it. All right, thanks a lot. Talk to you later.